The United States men's national team is set to face off against Paraguay on Saturday, November 15th in Chester, Pennsylvania at 4 p.m. Central. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the T26 channel where we talk about all things related to the US men's national team. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss anything leading into the 2026 World Cup. Today, we're going to be previewing the matchup between our boys of the US men's national team and Paraguay. We're going to dive into where you can watch, the history between these two countries, how they've been performing recently, and how we can expect to line up. You can catch the game on HBO Max, Peacock, Telemundo, TNT, and Universo. If you don't love the commentary, you can also mute the TV and tune into Filippo's channel at Tactical Manager TV and join his discussion as he watches. I'm a little bit weird. I typically do both. Now let's dive into the history between the USA and Paraguay. These two nations have faced off 8 times dating back to the 1930 World Cup, where the USA won 3-0. And the most recent matchup was in a friendly back in March of 2018, where we came away with a 1-0 win thanks to a penalty by Bobby Wood. That's a name that I haven't heard or thought of in a long time. Overall, we have a slight advantage holding a 4-2-2 record across our 8 matches. Aside from holding a winning record, we also have a +2 goal differential, scoring 9 to their 7, and the largest margin of victory is that 3-0 win for the US men's national team back in 1930. Recently, Paraguay has been a very solid side, qualifying for the 2026 World Cup in September. This is the first time that they've qualified since 2010. Over their 18 qualifying matches, they finished with 7 wins, 7 draws, and 4 losses, scoring 14 goals and giving up 10. They finished in 6th place in CONMEBOL, tied with Colombia, Uruguay, and Brazil, who were all on 28 points. The deciding factor between 3rd and 6th place was goal differential, where Colombia and Uruguay had a +10, Brazil had 7, and Paraguay had 4. Over their last 5 matches, they've got 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss. Something to take note of is that just like the US, they have also recently played South Korea and Japan, losing 2-0 to South Korea and tying Japan 2-2. Like Paraguay, we lost 2-0 to South Korea, but we were able to beat Japan 2-0. Over our last 10 matches, we have 7 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw, scoring 18 times and conceding just 10. These performances are a bit harder to judge because prior to the September window, we had a B squad in the Gold Cup and we were playing some of the smaller CONCACAF nations. In this time, we lost to Mexico in the Gold Cup final and South Korea, but the biggest changes seem to be coming out of our formation, where we have now moved to a 3-4-2-1 and have looked much better, giving our center backs more support and also utilizing our offensive minded wingbacks more effectively. Based on recent matches, I would expect the US to line up in that 3-4-2-1 formation and for Paraguay to either come out in a 4-3-2-1 setup or in a 4-4-2. They've utilized both in recent matches and have shown the ability to pivot between formations based on player availability and their opponent. A team that is tactically flexible is always dangerous. I can see this being a very low scoring game, especially with us missing so many key players on both sides of the ball. Let's not forget that we're missing key players like Chris Richards, Johnny Cardoso, Malik Tillman, Anthony Robinson, Christian Pulisic, Weston McKennie, and Tim Weah. That's 7 players who could start for us on any given day that are out. Our depth is going to have to step up this camp and really show that they belong in the roster going forward. All right, guys, that's everything I've got for you today. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment in the comment section down below saying what you think the final score of this matchup is going to be. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.